Hi, it's Claire, your intuitive reader. Am I reading your story today? Let's find out. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and possibly share if you feel up to it, and or so inclined. If you're returning, you know how this works, and let's get into the story. Please stay for the whole story because it makes a lot more sense. It's a story, so it doesn't always make sense in little bits and pieces. I've noticed things come out in their due time. Sometimes they have to build up, sometimes they have to be clarified. So let's get to it. I hope you guys are doing great. Happy birthday, Virgos. You know, we're entering a really great time. This is like the clearing out of the old earthly constraints, so we can get ready for the 249 years in Aquarius. That, as an Aquarius myself, I have been looking forward to this since probably the day I was born. I could feel it in the energy, and now it's really manifesting. I can feel like we're doing a short retrograde period in to get ready. Like, I think everything needed to slow down so we could clean out our figurative attics and basements and closets, to really prepare for this all the new ideas and downloads and everything that's coming about. So let's see what we got. Okay, we already got two cards coming out, so let's start with that. Maybe we can clarify. Two of Pentacles and the Hermit. So I haven't used these cards a lot, so I like looking at them and seeing what she is like, creating this wonderful infinity sign here with the pentacles, and I really like that. All the little animals are looking at her. I've been getting a lot of fairy energy, a lot of excitement, this like kind of a little maybe mischievous but also fun and exciting energy, but it's also very balanced. Like, this isn't like having fun at the expense of getting things done. This is having fun getting things done. Like, you guys are creating and manifesting what you really want, and that's actually, you know, making your life exciting. And the Hermit. So we're in Virgo season, so this is a perfect card to come out, because this is saying during this time where, see, it's warm and we're in the this kind of end of the summer, at least where I live, and, you know, going inside Virgos, you know, I've always thought it was a little weird that Virgo was an earth sign. I've known a lot of Virgos. My oldest child is a Virgo. My ex-husband's a Virgo. Many people I've been involved with are Virgos, friends, and they've always seemed a little, to me, like, the fact that I'm an air sign, they've always seemed a little like an air sign to me. They go internal and they think and they spend a lot of time thinking about things. So you have this inner light. You have been in this state of now emerging, you know, to create. Because we have Pentacles and we have the Hermit, which are both earth energies. So you're using that internal fortitude to create. And then we got Justice. So yeah, you're being very balanced in what you're doing. See, balance and more balance. You have very balanced energy. You have spent the time to make sure that you are very even keeled. You're not being very reactive. These, like I said, Justice is Libra, so that's being fair and balanced, and, you know, that being in a mental space. So you've gone within, really looked at that yourself and examined who you are in a very balanced way, and, you know, you're deciding what is just in your life. Which way do you want to go forward? What's the truth here? What is the truth for you? Not for anyone else, but just for you. It doesn't really matter what other people think of your journey. I was talking about this in the reading a few days ago, how we're kind of, you know, we're playing a game, and yes, we're in co-op mode, so we're dependent on other people, you know, helping us, but it is also your game. it is also your journey. And so we need to work with other people in a balanced way, and really not be stuck in our heads about it, but being fair and truthful with ourselves. And I see you guys, I feel that energy right now. You guys are being very truthful. You're being very fair. You are seeing, you've done the work. Like I get from this reading, you guys have done the work. You are working really hard, and you're being very fair about it. Some things you've done, maybe you're like, no, that was wrong of me. And so that allows you to be balanced. If we all say, oh, it was the other person 24 hours a day, and we don't just remove them from the situation. This is kind of my theory on this. It's something I've been I've gotten a lot of downloads about this, is remove the other person from the situation and just look at your actions. Look at your actions as independent of anything anyone else did. Are you okay with what you did? Are you okay with what you said? Are you okay with whatever behavior you presented? And if you're not, don't beat yourself up. Be balanced about this. Be fair. It already happened. You know, show yourself some justice and some balance, and be like, okay, if looking at that and you're like, this was my part, this is my side of the street, and your side of the street doesn't look the way you want it, all you have to do is change it. You don't have to go back and like, you know, I think that's what the movement from Capricorn, the last degree of Capricorn, into Aquarius is. It's saying, put the past, put the things the mistakes you have made to bed. They were learning experiences. We were given these things not so we beat ourselves up or we become our trauma and put it on as clothing, as a cloak. But instead, we're shining the light, and we're using it to protect us. We now know things that we didn't know before. If you hadn't gone through those things, you wouldn't know or be the same person you are now. And if you don't like the person you are, then that's a really good opportunity to go within, go into hermit mode, especially during this Virgo season, where it is completely, you know, it's the changing from the summer, this hot energy, into the fall, where things are starting to die. They're starting to fall off the trees. Without seasons, we would have no growth. We would have no movement. We would have no progress. So instead of begrudging the season of change, I see you guys really bringing it into your hearts and bringing it into balance and bringing it into the 3D world and really using your thoughts. I'm getting a lot of mental clarity and balance from your energy. It's really good energy. I mean, you guys are really great. I mean, I love coming here every day and being like, yay, I get to read these awesome people's energy and I get to interact with them, and I get to, you know, I wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. Oh, wow, this is very interesting. So we got Death at the bottom of the deck, and then the Devil fell out. So yeah, this, like we were just talking about, the end of a season. We have to let certain things die. We get stuck in our heads about the things that we did wrong. Like, how can I, you know, not interact with this person, or how can I make, you know, choices about not having them in my life if at a certain point I was in that energy. I was in that devil energy. You know, I've got to be kind to people and be understanding. You do. Yeah, I agree with that. But being fair to yourself and being true to yourself is very important. So what? You did some stuff in the past. Are you doing that now? Have you let those bad habits die? You know, are you going to let them go, that old person that you no longer want to be? Because I get the feeling that you guys really want to be in very balanced energy. You know, this is all green energy. This is new growth. This is movement forward. You know, I've been getting a lot of green energy from you guys because I do feel like you guys are putting certain things to bed. And so, like, letting that die so that you can have new growth. Letting this, because here, this is all this, this heat energy. And that can be really warm and filling. In this instance, I don't get that that's what it is. It's actually keeping you guys stuck. In order to move into new growth, you have to let certain things die. You have to, you know, you guys reap the harvest, you know, clear the fields. And sometimes you have to, they burn the ground so that they can kill the old stuff and make completely new crops. So that's one way you could think about it. Yeah. So let's see. I have been getting this orangey color. I keep wearing it and I keep finding it. I'm just like, wow, sunflowers, orange warmth. It's a much like, it's a very warm feeling. And I get that that's also coming from your sacral chakra. Like, you might have looked at your desires as something negative, but if you actually use them in a balanced way to fulfill something within yourself, in your life, and really own who you are and not worry about what other people think about the things that aren't harming them, it's none of their business. None of their business at all. What you do in your bedroom or what you do in your mind, as long as you're not hurting anyone, who cares what their opinion is? And with that attitude, that can cause a tower. But I talked about this card in particular because I love this card for the tower. I've never seen one like this. It's in a little tree house. It's old, childish ideas, and those are falling. But you're safe. Look at this little canopy. It's already been set up. The divine has you. It's just waiting for you to tear down and let the things that aren't serving you fall. Like, here is this devil energy. Let those things go. Don't let your youth go. Don't let your youthful exuberance go. But let go of things that you've outgrown. Maybe you've outgrown certain people. Maybe you've outgrown certain environments. Maybe it is time to move. Maybe your house is not serving your purpose. Maybe it's making you feel bad. Maybe your current environment is not fulfilling you, and you've gone inside and you've seen that and you've said, I don't want to live in that anymore. So I'm going to let that go. And death, we have to remember something. And, you know, I'm not flippant about this just because I'm a very positive person and I give you guys a lot of encouragement. I realize, see right here, this is always what's going on when there's a death. It doesn't matter if you're letting go of outdated ideas or people or places. It's painful. And you need to have enough respect for yourself to really go within and grieve and really feel that. Because the only way to become balanced is, you know, going and doing the work. The work isn't easy. The work doesn't just magically happen. Like, if you burn your house down, not figuratively, don't ever do that. That's not good. But if your house burns down or you let things go, it takes a while to get over that. And when we turn away from doing the introspective work, if we turn away from this, we end up falling prey to the devil. And the devil is just our own self-doubts. It's we really don't have to have anybody from the outside being the devil. Like, they only come in and we only respond to them and feel that energy when we are actually feeling it within ourselves. So if you're feeling this grief, let yourself feel grief. Let yourself really go through it. Maybe you're like, oh, I have cried. Maybe you haven't cried enough. Maybe you just need to spend some time in nature and really You know, sometimes if I just need to be alone, I'll go for a drive and just really let myself feel. I'll turn on some great music, and, you know, you can do that anywhere. You can put on some headphones and sit in the bathroom if you can't get away from people, which happens. You know, people, when they feel that you're changing, they feel you're slipping away. So they grab and they grab and they grab and they try to pull on your guilt and your issues. They guilt trip you. They try to break things down and mess things up because they are trying to get you out of this space, this balanced energy. Because once you move forward in this balanced energy, you're not going to be in the same place, and they feel extremely afraid that they're going to lose you. If they can't, this is an unfortunate side effect of ascending, of becoming enlightened. Certain energies just can't go with you. It doesn't matter if they're your children. I mean, as long as they're adults. I'm not telling you little kids. Little kids are on their own thing. They're still attached to you. Whether we realize it or not, we are attached to our children until they reach a point where they can be independent. Some of us hold on a little too long. It's okay. You don't need to. I'm not shaming you. I'm saying this is a natural inclination. We are so attached to our children. We are so attached to our partners. We are so attached to our friends, our mothers, our fathers, our sisters and brothers, our cousins, our neighbors. We are so attached to people, and that is such a wonderful thing, as long as it stays in balance. When someone starts wanting to pull your energy and you're not giving it, then that's when things need to stop. And it's not okay, if you've warned these people quite a few times or given very clear boundaries and they're not respecting that, it is time to leave the building. It's on fire. So let's see what else we get. I just want to say you guys are doing a great job. I don't, this is a very positive reading, because your energy is the Two of Pentacles, the Justice card, and the Hermit. And one thing I just noticed about these cards, because I'm a huge nerd when it comes to numbers. So if you put these numbers together, they create a palindrome. I think it's called a palindrome, where it's the same back and forth. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, please tell me in the comments, because I hate being wrong. And then continuing to think that I got the thing right. So this is a 9 and this is an 11. But the way the Roman numerals have it is 1x and x1. So this is really like two sides of the equation here. Going inside, really making sure that you're from a very clear-minded position, that you're really focusing on who you are and not anyone else. Do a meditation where you really clear your energy. And make sure that if you're doing a meditation and people's faces are popping up and people are popping up in your energy, that means you probably have a weak spot that you need to strengthen, so that your energy is balanced and that people can't get in there. Because once you go within and it's just you, and you really ask, you have to ask your guides, you have to ask the divine for assistance, for clarity, and then you have to be receptive to it. So that's I find that to be a really positive thing to do. I create a grounding cord into, interwoven with the root system of Mother Gaia. And then I pull in, just the perfect amount of celestial energy. And I let them mix in their perfect way and create my balance, my chakras. It doesn't take effort. It just takes practice. If you're trying too hard, that means that you are probably a little stuck somewhere. And I had just seen 1919 on the timer. So, that's confirmation. So making sure that your energy is very balanced. See, this is a 9. So we've got, that's very clear. And that you need to make sure that you're going within. I just got distracted. I wonder what's going on. So I'll have to check that out later. Maybe you guys are getting distracted and you have to go within and really see where that distraction and that outside energy is coming from. So let's see. See if we can get a little more to the story. I've gotten so much information from these cards. You did get 5 major arcana and only one court card. I mean, not court card, one regular card. So that is a lot of energy happening right now. This is all kind of happening at once, and so it can be a little overwhelming. So making sure that you're balanced, so that you don't get confused, because this is overwhelming. This can be a lot. 3 of Pentacles. So you got the 2 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. You're moving forward with that balanced energy, manifesting. You have a plan. That's great. So you went within, you really had clear thinking, using your instincts and your intellect, and are manifesting with your plan forward. That's really great. So let's see, what's your plan? Let's clarify the 3 of Pentacles. We've got the 3 of Pentacles and 2 of Pentacles. So we're moving forward. That's great energy. It's slow and steady, but right now that's what you want. Oh, I was wrong. Because look, you got the 2 of Wands. You're actually moving forward pretty quickly. Okay, so you've already gone through this, or you are currently going through this hermiting stage where you're deciding, what is your energy, what is someone else's, what you want to move forward with. You've made plans, or are making plans right now, because like I said, there's a lot of major arcana, and you're moving forward clear and direct. You know which way to go. You have your idea right here. You've decided what it is. You're taking that forward with passion. So do you want to give me any more clarification into this, or is this where we end? Let's see. Okay. Oh, I got this card a few times. I wasn't sure if it was going to come out, but this is the Knight of Cups. This is moving forward. This is a message of love and support. So with your ideas as you move forward, they're going to be received really well. Because you're coming from, this is more green energy too. You were coming forward with this abundance. You were growing something, and it's going to be very positively received. So I would love to know what you guys are up to. Please share it in the comments. I would love to know, if this resonated with you, or if, it maybe meant a little something different to you. Like, I'm just the reader. I'm interpreting the story that comes out with my own background. It may mean something completely different to you, and I may have missed something that was that resonated with you. But yeah, so you got so yes, this is going to be very emotionally well received. This is going to be welcomed, and everyone is super excited about your plans and what you're moving forward with, and it's going to be celebrated. This is a great reading. I am really proud of you guys. I mean, this is a lot of hard work. I mean, you guys got the Devil, Death, a Tower. That's a lot to go through. But you're coming out of this better than ever. You're new. Yes, green can be considered naive or new, but it's also the Fool. It's also that new energy. But in this energy, you are taking that vitality and that passion and stuff, but from a very balanced and clear and knowledgeable place. You're not necessarily starting out fresh. You're actually coming from a place of knowing where the dark side of things. You're understanding what a tower feels like, and you're using that information to really cloak yourself and see that you don't need to spend your precious energy on anything but this amazing plan that you are moving forward with. It will be very successful. I don't know what happened to, oh, there it is. It will be very successful. It's going to be very well received. You are doing this with great balance. So I really look forward to it. Please share in the comments what you guys are working on. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I really did. I really enjoyed this one in particular. So I love you guys. I will see you soon. Okay, bye. Oh, and if you haven't already, like, subscribe, and comment, share, you know, do all those things. It really helps get the videos out, get the readings out, and get us more of our collective. The people that are searching for us need to be able to find us, right? So I love you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. I'll see you soon. Bye.